let's see what happens. I just want to do a little Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion talk. So I normally do and give about 5 minutes, let some people come in, and then we'll see what kind of discussion we can get going on these Atlanta girls. So let me get myself set up, volume down here, so I can see your comments come in when they come in. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, a wonderful week so far, and all that. Let's see here. Getting on my page. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. So, okay, I'm going to give it about 5 minutes, give people a chance to get in. Let me go on in. I guess I can reply to my community tab while we're waiting for. Oh, okay, here we go. Hold on. Hello, hello. Just giving people a chance to come in. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. Let me know if you're Team Nene, Team Cynthia, Team Kenya, Team Portia, whoever. This will be interesting to see. It's a very random, unscientific poll, but I want to know who y'all like out there in Real Housewives of Atlanta land, and who you don't, and who you're rocking with, and who you're not. Let me get myself, like I said, set up. Okay, here we go, and I'm on my page. Okay, cool. So yeah, thanks for being here. I hope that you're having a great day, and let's just see how this goes. Because I don't want to guide the stream. I have some feelings about what I saw in both parts of the reunion so far. I'm looking forward to the third part. I believe that the third part is the final part. I hope it is because all their seasons seem so long. But I want to know what y'all think about everything that you've seen so far. Hey, Marietta, how are you doing? Yes, go get go get your wine. And while you're getting your wine, tell me. I once we're past the 5 minute mark. Well, I'm going to ask you now. I want to know who are you team anybody as far as this reunion is concerned. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Are you team Candy, or did she talk too much? Did she play both sides of the fence in your opinion? Are you Team Kenya? Is she pretending to be a victim in your opinion? Did she get away with too much this season? Are you Team Nene? Are all the girls just coming against Nene for no reason at all? Let me know. Are you Team Cynthia? Was Nene unfair to Cynthia? Was Kenya too mean to Cynthia this season? Let's see. Are you Team Portia? Portia, what she had going on? Was everybody wrong for the bestiality jokes about her Beyonce? Tell me what you think about her. Are you Team Eva? Were they too cruel with her about the Kevin McCall situation? Okay, so let's see. Marietta says she's Team Candy and she's Team Kenya. I know you mean Kenya. Let's see here. Kendra, that's the new doctor on what is that? Married to Medicine, right? Okay, Carolyn is here. How you doing, Carolyn? Okay, Carolyn is Team Portia. Let's see here. Who else was there? Are you Team Marlo? And even though I know she's just a friend of the show, was Kenya wrong for coming in her wig event the way that she did? Are you Team? Let's see, who else? Tanya. Was Kenya wrong for bringing the cookie lady around Tanya? Let me know what you think. It was Kenya wrong for calling her a see you next Tuesday? Let me know what y'all think about all that. We got another minute and then we'll go on and just get into the discussion. And I want to know why you are, what team you are, why we need to be riding for your person. And not that we're trying to persuade anybody to change sides if they already have their teams. I'll tell you which teams I'm on this season, and it kind of changes every season, doesn't it? But let me know who you're rocking with. I got Marietta for Team Candy and Team Kenya, and Carolyn is saying she is Team Portia. So who else? Let me know, and let me know why. But we'll wait till the 5 minute mark, and then we'll get into why you are, which team you are on. And then toward the end of or once we get it going, I want to know if y'all want to do a discussion about what is that? Insecure. And let me know if y'all want to talk about Molly and Issa. Not tonight, but like if y'all want to do that tomorrow night or another night. Okay, so we are 5 minutes in. Let me get myself a sip of water. Thank you for the thumbs up again. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. We got Marietta, and I will admit, I so far with the comments that I'm seeing, Marietta says that she's Team Candy and Team Kenya. That's definitely more the side that I'm rocking on rather than Carolyn, who's told me she's Team Portia. Do we have anybody else out there watching who's rocking with Carolyn, who is Team Portia? And if you don't mind telling me, you don't have to defend yourself, but I'm just curious, why are you Team Portia? I just want to know. I'll tell you why I'm Team Candy, and I'll tell you why I'm Team Kenya this year. Candy, I feel like she pretty much did keep it real. Um, I will tell you whose team I am least on as of this reunion, and it's just a friend of the show, but Tanya. I liked Tanya a lot last season, but this season Tanya is just proven to me to be a real follower, and I am not feeling Tanya's vibe at all. So Marietta's back. Marietta, I'm asking why we are which team we are. And I let everybody know. Carolyn says she's Team Portia. I am definitely more on your side with Team Candy and Team Kenya. But let me know though why you're rocking with the team you're rocking with, and I'm glad you got your wine. Portia is fun loving and quick with the reads, Carolyn says. Okay, and hey, okay, you are entitled to your opinion. Let's see, I will give her this. I will give her this. The read that she gave Eva about her breast, her titties, social distancing, that was funny. Um, Funny when she did it. It wasn't funny when Nene tried to recycle the social distancing joke and use it again on Kenya, saying that all your men are social distancing from you or whatever she said. But I will give Portia the social distancing, the titty social distancing. That was actually funny to me. And I'm not a Portia fan, but I'm gonna try to be as diplomatic or as fair as I can be about everybody and just where props are due, give them their props. Let's see here. And I kind of feel like Kenya, I think that Kenya and Portia were the best ones with their reads as far as this reunion is concerned. And I even though I'm Team Kenya, I'm gonna say that Kenya needed to be on her read game because in Greece she was shook. She was just not ready, and I'm used to her being really ready and quick witted, and she just wasn't. She was off her game. I guess maybe her year off had her a little bit rusty with her reads or whatever, but I wasn't feeling Kenya on the comeback. She just wasn't ready. But I think that she was ready for the reunion. And speaking of being ready, how about Nene with her written reads that we see when she closed her laptop? I thought that was hilarious. And I thought that it was shady as hell of Bravo to kind of keep. I don't know if Bravo, once Nene closed her laptop, if they were able to like move their camera or reposition their camera. But that was clearly Nene's rehearsed reads that we saw. So let me see here. I got Carolyn asking, hold up. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Carolyn asking, why do you like Kenya and Candy? Okay, so I was getting into that and then I got sidetracked. So I like Candy because I think that Candy is real. I think Candy's authentic. I know that Candy got a lot of slack this year for not calling Kenya out when people thought that she should have. And I thought that I think Candy gets people together when they need to be gathered. I didn't think that she did with Portia, but like Kenya, for instance, as far as Kenya messing up Cynthia's engagement and saying, I think he's gonna propose. And Candy really got on her for that, and I appreciated that. And people kind of just make it seem like Candy's just, oh, whatever Kenya does, she just takes up for her. Now, Kenya, on the other hand, I will say Kenya is 100% shady. She's as shady as the rest of the girls on here, and I will admit that a lot of the reason that I like Kenya doesn't even have anything to do with Real Housewives of Atlanta. I remember when Kenya was crowned Miss USA, and I thought that that was. Hold up. My dogs are acting crazy. What are y'all doing? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, and I thought that that was just a great moment for black women. Hold on, I'm about to throw them out. Excuse me. Get out. Okay, they're out. Um, they just came in here wilding out. But I thought that that was just a great moment for Black women in general, and I've always thought that Kenya was just so beautiful. And I will admit, part of why I like her is just because she's really pretty to look at. She's very funny to me. Her reads are good to me. And I appreciate her for just not having it with Nene. I think that if they would have made up, it would have been kind of fake and phony, especially after the way that Nene came after her while she was pregnant. And I don't think that, I think that sometimes forgiveness and apologies can be overrated. And so I actually appreciated the fact that she did not feel it necessary to make up with Nene. Let me see what, and let's see, what are you saying? Marietta says just because Portia made up with Nene, she was doing too much windmilling for Nene. Yeah, now I also agree with that. And if y'all are feeling differently, then please chime in and let me know. We're just having a discussion. Obviously, probably nobody's gonna end up changing who they like before watching this stream. You know, I'm not here to change opinions. We're just here to have a discussion. So, yeah, I did feel like Portia was going a little too hard for Nene for sure, and I'm not gonna lie, the way that Nene was coming at Portia while Portia was pregnant, I did not see them making up, and I feel like she has a habit of choosing, in my opinion, what I consider to be the wrong side. Now, obviously, she's a grown woman; she can have whoever she wants for her friends, you know. So that's up to her. But I didn't understand, like, okay, back when, hey, you're not ready. Thank you for being here. I didn't understand when what's her name, when Phaedra and Candy were falling out, why Portia ever inserted herself into that. And then she chose, if she had to choose a side, why would she choose Phaedra's side when Candy was the one who was there for Portia when she was going through her divorce? Candy was the one who gave her a job on that stage show, even though it really only did anything in Atlanta as far as going on the road. It didn't do anything, but Candy was like genuinely looking out for Portia. I feel like Portia has a habit of shitting on people who actually do have her best interest at heart. I feel like Nene, just like Candy said, she chooses her friendships strategically, and her being befriending Portia this season was just a matter of her needing somebody on her side. And I kind of feel like we know dumbass Portia is gonna ride with, you know, the person she shouldn't. So Nene kind of knew that she could have Portia in the bag. That's how I look at it. Obviously, you know, if you're a Portia fan, you're not going to necessarily look at it that way. But you asked how I feel, and that's how I felt about it. So again, thank you for the thumbs up. Let me see who else. Marietta says, um, let's see. Okay, and Carolyn, I guess you're saying like Candy did for Kenya. You feel like Candy was windmilling too much for Kenya. Let me think. I won't say that as far as Candy is concerned. Now, I actually appreciated her when she chimed in, and when Candy chimed in and said that she didn't feel like Kenya's marriage was karma for Kenya talking about all the other ladies' marriages. Because what I would have said in that moment, had I been anyone on that stage who was not Team Portia, I would have said, well, is Portia's marriage karma? Because Portia spoke really badly. Hey, Nate West. She spoke really badly on Cynthia's marriage. Y'all recall her saying that, you know, Peter was messing with the girls at the bar, at, you know, at bar one or whatever, bar one, sports one, whatever one, closed one is what we can call it now. But do y'all remember Portia talking about Peter messing with the waitresses there? Hey, Lady B. You know, and kind of going in on Cynthia at reunions, you know, about Peter cheating. And so then if it's karma for Kenya, well then is it karma for Portia that now Dennis is like being caught up cheating all the time too? So I did appreciate Candy stepping in and saying she didn't think that it was karma that that Kenya was receiving. Now, as far as windmilling though, on that team, Carolyn, I will say that I do kind of think that Eva is chiming in a little bit too much with the amen choir, even though like I am definitely more so, I do feel like there's an alliance going on right now. And I feel like on one team it's Kenya, Cynthia, and Eva, and then everybody else on the other team. Hey, Nikki. I feel like on the other team it's Nene, Portia, Eva. I'm sorry, Nene, Portia, Marlo, and Tanya. Hey, Kate, how are you doing? Thank you for coming back, and thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And so, was the I just saw Carolyn make me think of a reunion moment. They all dog each other. So anyway, but yeah, and they do all dog each other. So really, that's why I'm saying, and that's why I'm asking y'all the way that I am. Whose team are you? I'm not saying that one is right or one is wrong. I think that we all just like who we like. I think at this point, it's just a matter of whose personality do we like, who do we click with for whatever reason. And I'm not saying any of these girls are saints or anything like that. So it's just a discussion. We're just talking. We're just talking. Let's see here. And for whatever reason, though, with this reality show, people get so riled up and so like fiery and passionate. Like people are like more riled up about Real Housewives of Atlanta than they are like voting for local representatives. When it comes to election time. But anyway, it makes for good conversation, right? Let's see here. Okay. Marietta says, I like Candy because she tries to be neutral and she's not fake. Kenya has to look after herself. She don't back down. Yeah, I believe I agree that Candy for the most part just keeps it real with everybody. She could have totally ignored Nene at the beginning of the season. Because Candy, Nene was like really nasty to her, but Candy did like try to help Nene, get back into good graces with all the other girls. So I appreciated that. And we know that Candy and Nene have not had the best history on this show. Now, Kenya, I do think, has had to have her own back, and it was nice. And I will admit, Candy did have Kenya's back. And maybe like for people who don't like them, maybe it was too much. Maybe people feel like, okay, Candy, shut up. Like we get it. But it was nice finally for someone to have Kenya's back, because for all of the talking that Cynthia does about being Kenya's good girlfriend, and they go back and forth, as far as like not being such great friends to each other. But for all of the talk that Cynthia does about being Kenya's good friend, Cynthia will flip flop on Kenya in a heartbeat, or when it's time to really have Kenya's back, she just sits there on mute. So it was nice to see somebody else have her back. But I do agree that, yeah, with you, Marietta, that Kenya, like, she has to have her own back. Like, and yeah, she doesn't back down, and I do like that about her. Then Nay West came in the house. Lady B says, "Hey y'all, Ty, what are you doing? What a nice surprise this live stream is. I hope that it's a nice surprise, And I was a little bit nervous about not coming on at my regular time, but I do think that from time to time, like I'm just gonna pop in and just have a live stream on that ass, because why not, right? We don't have much more TV left to watch, because like everything that was in production won't be back in production because of COVID-19. So let's just talk about things while we can. So I'll be sure to do another live stream. Probably, what is today? Tuesday? So let's say next Tuesday I'll do another live stream about Real Housewives of Atlanta after part 3 reunion airs. And y'all let me know if y'all want to do a live stream about Insecure. We can do a live stream about that tomorrow and then next Wednesday, and we can do that like every Wednesday until the season ends if y'all want to do that too. So let's see, what else are y'all saying? Then Carolyn said they all dog each other, which is true. Team whoever you are, they do all dog each other. That is true. Nikki says, I don't remember if I've seen the reunion yet. Oh, so I have to go. No spoilers. Okay, well, thank you for popping in. You would know if you saw that reunion, because it's like no other reunion that they've had before. So yeah, go and take a look, and then maybe come join us next week. Let's see here. Then Kate Gaynor came in. How are you doing? Marianne says, sometimes I get so invested. Is that like, are you ashamed of yourself? Is that what that emoji is? But yeah, and I think that it's kind of easy to get caught up sometimes, like, and sometimes, yeah, the reality of our own lives is like too much to deal with. So it's fun to kind of get swept up away in someone else's reality, even though we know that, these things are scripted and producers feed ladies with stuff so that we can get some drama going, but still, so it's okay. I'm not judging, but I am saying that, sometimes like people get a little too carried away. Like, I shouldn't be like, looking at reviewers, reviewers, videos on this show and seeing in the comment section, you old funky ass bitch. That's why, you doing reviews in your car because Nene is on lit, bitch. Like people like get like they go up for their faves on these shows, and it's just crazy to me. Like, why are you that invested? Like, you shouldn't be cussing somebody out just because they have a different opinion on your on these reality personalities. It's crazy. Let's see here. What else are y'all saying? Um, Lady B says I'm on Team Kenya. Whatever team is opposite Nene. Girl, now you just spoke a word because let me tell y'all, I've never really seen it for Nene. Now, I will, and okay, I didn't start watching Real Housewives of Atlanta until Kenya's first season. So I did go back though. I went back like, maybe about season 8 or 7 or something. I went back and I looked at the previous, I guess it was maybe 4 seasons or so. And I looked, I'm like, okay, so okay, at first, like Nene and Kim were like just the fun, materialistic dodos, hanging around Atlanta, whatever. But when I saw Candy come on the second season, and I saw how jealous Nene was of her, she's trying to act like she doesn't like her. And let's face it, you guys, love her or hate her, Candy's like a lot of the ladies were somewhat relevant before the show, years before the show. The Candy's like the only one who's like completely relevant without this show because of being escaped, because of the songwriting skills that she has, the hits on hits of songs that Candy has written. She was relevant and will be relevant and rich without this show. She's the only one who did not need this show and who still doesn't need it, but is going to use it as an amazing platform. And like, even okay, so yes, we know Cynthia was a model before, but who really knew Cynthia's name before she got on this show? And how good were those Ebony Fashion Fair checks doing her before she got on this show, right? We knew Kenya, because we know her from being Miss USA, and she was in everybody's music video in the 90s and did cameos on all of the, popular TV sitcoms and stuff in the 90s where she pretty much played herself, but still, those checks weren't really doing anything for her. So like Candy's the one who, if she does get kicked off the show, her bag's not stopping. And I think that that's what Nene hates about Candy is that she, because Nene likes to talk about what a rich bitch she is, but she can't fuck with Candy's bag no matter what. And I think that that's like part of her problem. Like Candy is a force in the entertainment industry. She just is. Let's see. Yeah, but Nene, okay, and that Kate says I don't like Nene. I don't like Nene, y'all. I don't like the way she presents herself. Her reads are not funny, even if they're rehearsed and written down. And when she closes her laptop, we see them there. She's still not funny. She's just loud and big. And I think that, she's used to being able to throw her size around to intimidate women, but Kenya's about the same size, well, at least the same height as Nene, but Nene's the widest heifer on the show, and she's just used to like being able to just use that height and a little bit of width that she has on ladies to intimidate them, and everybody sees she's all bark and no bite. Not that I want grown women fighting each other. I don't want that, but I think that everybody sees Anini's not going to do anything. I would say, if here's a question for y'all: who do y'all think would be most likely to get in a physical altercation with somebody? Who do y'all think is really bout it on the show? I think the first one that I could see truly pop off physically would be Candy. Y'all tell me who y'all think. I'm curious to see what y'all say about that. Um, let's see. Marlo gets drunk and gets nasty. Yeah, like the whole uh, the the insult about Kenya's mother not wanting her, even though that's old. Marlo likes to say, "Oh, girl, I told you that years ago." That's still a very hurtful thing to say. I don't think that oh, true, Portia, duh. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Portia needs anger management classes. I guess she got me looking at her in a whole new light. But yeah, Portia has fought people. But yeah, okay, so good, good one, Carolyn. That's true, and that's something that I don't like about her either. But whatever, it is what it is, right? Let's see here. Yeah, Marlo though, with the whole, your mother doesn't want you. And the sad thing is, Marlo and Kenya have a lot of things as far as like being raised really poorly. They have that in common, and I hate that that couldn't be something that they could bond over and grow from, rather than use it as insults against one another. And I don't know that Kenya's ever used that as an insult against Marlo, but I mean, that's just like a really low thing. And Marlo does just seem to say the most disgusting things when she's drunk. Um, Kate said, I think Kate is saying Nini's messy because she said earlier she didn't like Nini. And Nini is, I mean, and they all are to a degree, let's be clear. But yeah, I just don't. And Nini is like the oldest one, and she, to me, acts the most immature out of all of them. And I don't understand that. I don't get it. Let's see. Lady B says, Marietta, I've been. Oh, she's talking to Marietta. Let's see. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Was I able to get my hair measured? My real hair? No, I wasn't. Hey, Lady B. Lady B. Hey, Poetry. I'm looking at Lady B's comment. Hey, Poetry. I am doing a live on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion because I just wanted to talk about it. And okay, now I need to get a new chair because this is my office chair. But yeah, I got my desk, and so I'm just feeling real comfortable, just leaning in and talking to y'all. And what's up? What's up? So so I'm here. Y'all, that is Poetry. Most of y'all, if y'all know me, y'all already know her. But I was asking if y'all wanted to have a live discussion on what do you call it? Insecure. But Poetry has been reviewing that whole season. But if y'all want me to talk about it, I can do live discussions on Wednesday on Wednesday nights. If y'all want me to do that, I can do that. But Poetry, check her out because if you watch TV at all, chances are she's reviewing something that you like. She was planning on reviewing Potomac, but now they're not going to air Real Housewives of Potomac. But that is My Twisted Life and TV with Poetry, y'all. If y'all not already checking her out, check her out because she is lit. Let's see here. Now, was I able to get my hair measured? I wasn't trying to get my hair measured. I do have a link check t-shirt, but I'm not trying to get my hair measured. One thing that I will do though, okay, my oil samples are going out now. I can show y'all. Let's see, is this it? I was out of containers, but look at God. I ordered some more containers and they were in my P.O. box today. So my moderators, Poetry, I believe is the only moderator who has one. Lady B and American Copperhead are next on my list. My moderators, y'all are going to be getting some oil, and I'm going to be doing tutorials on how I use it. And you don't have to do it how I do, but when I'm gonna do a straight back to curly. I'm going to revert my hair using the spray that I've been using that's conditioning my hair. And I will like part it in half and just do a couple of twists and tuck and put it under a wig. But I'll do a little tutorial on how to use my oil. But I have not measured it, but just other than with my length check t-shirt, which it went from the 3 line to the 7 line to the 10 line, 3-4 to 6-7 to 9-10 lines down that length check t-shirt. And I'm gonna have to remember to take a picture to send to my Twitter so that I can show y'all on my Fire tablet. But let's see what else are you talking about. But yeah, so on the link check chart it is measured. Let's see here. I'm trying to get to your comments. Let's see. Marietta says, "Do you Ty, do you believe Kenya has 26 inches of real hair?" I do. I think she actually said 24 inches, but yeah, that looks like about 2 feet of real hair. It looks like it's pretty darn close to her waist. I do believe it as her hair. And Kenya's always had long, healthy looking hair. I don't know if y'all remember after she won Miss USA, she had the campaign with Pantene. Her hair was not as long as it appears to be now, but it was long, by especially black women's standards. It was down her back, just not that far down her back. But and I understand now. I've never been pregnant. I never had a baby, but I understand that like pregnancy hormones make your hair grow too. And Kenya already had long hair before she got pregnant, but I wonder if her being pregnant with Brooklyn like helped her hair to grow, and then maybe she was just able to retain the length. Y'all tell me if you've had a child before or children before, did your hair grow very well while you were carrying your child or while you were pregnant or even after you were pregnant? Let me know. Let's see. And Carolyn says, I don't like Nene either. I don't like Nene, y'all. She's just a big old loud, dumb bully. She just, I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, true. So Carolyn said Portia already has beat up somebody, and maybe that's the only answer is that we'll have for who's going to get ballot for real. Let's see. Marietta says I've been to Nene Swag stores in Atlanta and Baltimore. They are horrible. Now, okay, I will say this. Even though I like candy, it's very odd to me that of all the women on the show, that Candy and Nene would be the ones running the clothing boutiques. Because I don't. Candy's fashion game has stepped up some this season, but Candy's not who I would look to for fashion tips. I would look to Candy for money tips. If Candy want to tell me how to grow my business, and she does do money Mondays, but I'm all ears. But Nene, the queen of jeans and tunics, like I can only imagine what her store looks like. And yeah, Nene's the kind of chick, if it's not a label, then it's not fashion. She doesn't know how to put it together like Cynthia, on the other hand, who can like go and like shop at a thrift store and find some little boho chic pieces to mix with some high fashion pieces, then like Cynthia knows how to put it together. I would give Eva. She seems like she knows how to put it together as far as that's concerned. But Nene, girl, jeans and t-shirt, jeans and tunics. No, ma'am, I don't want none of Nene's fashions. I don't care what she's got over there. Let's see. And was mad last season because Tanya shaded her and called when they did the little fashion show competition, and Tanya did the low end, high end, because Tanya has like high end fashions. Tanya has Dior and Prada and Gucci, and it's like not a thing. But then yeah, so my low end is swag boutique. These swag boutique cheap ass glasses. Sorry, Nene, but Nene couldn't handle it. But whatever. Now this season, Tanya's kissing her ass, and I'm over Tanya and her long face ass. I'm tired of Tanya. I've never been so tired of a supporting cast member, a friend of the show. But I'm over Tanya. Let's see here. Um, Lady B says, "Get out of my head." I was gonna say Candy too. Actually, though, I see Nene fighting someone off camera, and in her same income bracket, so she can't get sued for the first lick. Okay. You know what? I could see that. I could see that. But Candy is the first one who popped into my head because Candy just looked about it to me. I don't know. But Portia has done it. Okay, so Carolyn has a question. Carolyn says, which one would you want to be your bestie, ladies? Oh, that is tough. But you know what? I would probably say Candy. Of all those girls. And now, from what I hear though about Kenya behind the scenes, I hear she's a really nice person. You know, not on the. I think that Kenya's there to do a job. She knows she's there to be the villain. If I'm the villain good enough, my checks are gonna be good. So I kind of think that she's there to play a villain. But I think that I would pick Candy as my best friend. She seemed very loyal to Phaedra because like people talk about Candy not checking Kenya. Candy used to never check Phaedra. And I don't know, man. And shoot, I want the best friend with the money. Candy would be giving you like the bomb ass birthday gifts, probably be sending you to Dubai for your birthday, and but yeah, it's something about Candy does seem relatable, and just seems like she could be like that chill person to have a conversation with. And I'm trying to think. Let me look at the names. Okay. Candy, I would say Kenya's probably my number two. Nene, no. Cynthia, no. Because even though I don't like Nene, the more that I see Cynthia's relationship with Kenya, the more that I see Nene's point about calling Cynthia a flip flopper. She will. Portia, no. I don't trust Portia. And here's another thing, as far as Portia's concerned. Um, she shaded the shit out of Kenya all season long in her confessionals, and I thought, I mean, it was looking like she and Kenya were on a good path. Now she says that she saw Kenya being the same old person that she had been to other people, but Kenya had not done shit to Portia. Yes, she made the one comment about with the doggy style comment, but that was in Kenya's confessional, which Portia would not have seen until the show aired. But Portia yet continued to dog Kenya out. There was some little shade, and you can call it fun shade if you want to. It doesn't seem like it's fun shade when it's every single episode. Portia continued to have some kind of slick shit to say about Kenya every episode. And Kenya didn't get gutter with Portia. Kenya didn't go, she didn't turn her back on Portia this season, but Portia did with Kenya. So hell no to Portia. Eva, maybe. But no, I'm gonna say no to Eva too because she always be forgetting what she says. All of her shade, she just forgets. I've never liked that about her. I do. I'll rock with Eva this season because she's rocking on a team that I like. But Eva in general, like no, I don't like the fact that Eva just be forgetting all of her shady things she says. Let's see. Marlo, no, hell no, no, just no. Marlo's dirty. Somebody who made the comment that I think it was Marietta made the comment that Marlo drinks and then she just gets nasty. I don't need that. I'd rather be around a fun drunk if I'm gonna be around somebody who's drinking. Tanya, hell no. Like I said, I'm disgusted with Tanya, her long face as playing the victim. I'm over Tanya, so no, I don't want her. I would not want her to be my friend. And I appreciated Candy once again telling Tanya because Tanya's like wanting Candy to pick a side with all the Cookie Lady situation, and Candy's like, why do I need to pick a side? Nobody picked a side when Cynthia brought a lady to the winery to tell me about my husband. She's like, I had to stand up for myself, and nobody had Candy's back when that happened. So Tanya, stop acting like a fucking victim. You're a grown ass woman. Everybody does not need to have your side. This is not all gang up on Kenya because Kenya did something bad to you. So just get over it, girl. Put your big girl panties on. They're probably Dior. Put them on and deal with it like everybody else has to. Let's see here. What are y'all saying? Who else? Lady B. Poetry came in the house. Lady B says, ooh, I like the idea of a live discussion of Insecure. Okay. So how do y'all feel about that? If I come on, let's say the same time, this is 8 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow, and do a live discussion on Insecure, would y'all like that? And for those of you who have not subscribe to My Twisted Life in TV with Poetry, she's in here. She's already reviewing Insecure. So if you don't necessarily want a live discussion, but you want to hear a review, Poetry is reviewing this season and she's already up to date. So you can go and check out all those reviews for this season and last on her channel. But if y'all want to have a live discussion, I am fine with doing that tomorrow because I kind of want to hear who's Team Molly, who's Team Nisa. But we can do that tomorrow. Y'all let me know. If y'all want to talk about it, I'm here to do it. Let's see what else. Um, I got mine. You want me to? Yeah, poetry. If you don't mind, if you'll send that picture to my Twitter, thank you. Cause poetry has her oil, and for those of you who don't know, I made a hair growth oil that's helping my hair grow, and I'm sending it for free to my moderators, but I'm working on that being a business by the last Saturday in August. So I'm sending out samples and now everything so that I can have before and after pictures and testimonials and stuff. But yeah, poetry. If you'll send that to me, I would appreciate it. Let me see. I have my trusty dusty Amazon Fire tablet, so I'll just wait to hear. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you'll send that to me, I'd appreciate it. Let's see here. Lady D says, um, and her hair looked thick back then. Oh, talking about Kenya when she was doing the Pantene commercials. Oh, wait, Lady D says, I want to be besties with Cynthia or Candy. Obviously, I get you on Candy. Cynthia just seems like a snake in the grass. Cynthia's going to me, she seems like she's gonna be that girl who's always gonna like cover for herself. Everything will be good as long as she can look good in the situation. But if like there's a chance that she can come out looking bad, she seems like she's the kind of person who'll throw you under the bus in a heartbeat and then just be sitting pretty with her high cheekbones. Let's see here. Lady B says, yes, you can grow hair well in pregnancy, but the post pregnancy shedding can undo what you gain while pregnant. Okay, understood there. Okay, thank you, poetry. Thank you. Let's see. And I'm waiting to see if I hear a tone. I might have to turn my tablet off and on again. But thank you for sending that poetry. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Carolyn says, my hair and nails grew while I was pregnant. See? And that's what I'm talking about. Look, I got your, okay, so here, y'all. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to see it, but this is my hair growth since January. Um, Now I have on one of those link check T-shirts, and I got that idea from a lot of the naturals here on YouTube. I don't know how well you can see the lines, but this first picture, my hair is at the 3-4 line. That's January, and each picture is about 2.5 months apart, I guess, roughly. And then and they're not to scale. I didn't. I wish I could have taken them the same distance apart, but this picture. My hair is at the 6-7 line, and then this picture, my hair is at the 9-10 line, and that's where my hair is right now. It's just not straight and not bone straight and everything. And but what I'm gonna do is get a good trim, and then I'm gonna just like I said, part it in half and twist, twist, tuck, tuck, and I'll be under my wigs for another 2 months, and then I'll see what kind of growth I have after that. But the oil is really helping my hair to grow. I put some powerful things in it, and it's not just me. I've been handing out samples, and that's how I've gotten into. I have 2 salons committed to letting me sell my product there, as well as 2 retail stores, because they're seeing the results. So yeah, if you'd like a sample, I'd like to get you one, and but we'll talk about that like more on Sunday. This is just fun stuff right here, right? Let's see. Most people's hair grows during pregnancy because of the prenatal vitamins. I have a friend who took her friend's vitamins. For that reason, I did not know that it's the prenatal vitamins that help your hair grow. Okay, interesting, interesting. Marietta says she would want Candy or Kenya for her best friend. So you picked the same ones I picked, and you also said that that's whose team you were for the reunion. What about the husbands? Oh, okay. So okay, I like that question, Marietta. Okay, so of the ladies' husbands on the show, on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Who would you want to have for your husband? Oh, I gotta think about that. Let me think. Okay, Todd. Definitely not Mark Daly, not Kenya's husband. I know that. I wouldn't want Greg, Nene's husband, just because he's old. He seems like he has a nice enough spirit about himself, but something got to be wrong with him if he married Nene. That's how I look at it. I would not want Cynthia's man because he strikes me as, I mean, he already has said that he's cheated in every serious relationship that he's had. And I told somebody this in a comment on a review about the show. I said that I believe when Forest Rocks reviewed one of the episodes this season, I 100% believe because they said that Steve Harvey introduced them to each other. I think that and y'all know Mike is trying to come out with this book that he's written about his infidelities, whatever. I 100% think that Mike was talking to Steve Harvey and was like, "Say, man, Steve, I'm writing this book and I want a whole bunch of black women to write it. You know any black women who can put me on to a whole bunch of other black women so black women write my book?" And I think that Steve Harvey and his bald head and his lips was like, "You know what, man? I know Cynthia from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she going through it with Peter right now, man. Why don't you go and hook up with her and get something going with her and get on that show, and then all the ladies that watch that show see that they buy your book, man. That's what happened for me." And I think that that's why they are together. I think that as soon as Mike Hill sells like 3 million copies of his book, he gonna be done with Cynthia. That's just what I see, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't want him either. Let me think. Who else? I damn sure don't want Portia's man. He ugly and he cheating. Like, dude, you can't. No, you can't do both. Like, no. Let's see. So not him. Eva's man actually, he seems like a good guy. Physically, he's not my type. It's funny. Like, okay, I'll date non-black men, but I don't like. I'm not into light-skinned black men. But he's an attorney and he seems like he really stands up for what's right, and I like how he is with her daughter. I love that he's adopted and he thinks that it's important for her daughter to be adopted and to feel like part of their family and not have a different last name. So far, I think Eva's husband, let's see, Marlo does not have a man. Tanya thinks she has a husband, but Paul, I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe nothing went very far with the cookie lady, but Paul was doing something he didn't have no business doing with that cookie lady. Why do you need her phone number unless you're buying Tanya, several dozens of cookies? Why are you even entertaining a conversation with her when you know you have a woman who goes around calling you her husband or whatever? So I don't want him either. I would say now that I've analyzed it for myself, of all the husbands, I would want Eva's husband. He seems like the most decent guy, and nothing's. Well, yeah. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. Okay, what Andy for your best friend, Carolyn? She put Andy in the laughing face. Poach says, "I can't stand Candy for all the reasons you mentioned about the other women you didn't like. All of them are real trash to me." Okay, and I didn't even know you watched Real Housewives of Atlanta. Poetry. Marietta says, "I wouldn't give Tanya a ride to the bus stop. I used to like her, but now, yuck, she's an undercover freak and a gullible lady." Now, I don't know anything about her being an undercover freak, but I do think she's very gullible, especially if she thinks that Paul didn't do something that he should not have done with that damn cookie lady. Let's see, and I don't think, actually I don't think she's gullible. I think that she's pressed because she knows that something did happen, and that's why she didn't have Paul on the show the way that she did her first season. She knows something's up. She knows she with a dude who's like not truly for her like that, walking around talking about, it is my husband. It's the same thing. We're in a relationship. It's the same thing. Marriage is just a piece of paper. Your old ass knows better than that. Come on, Tanya. I'm sorry. Even if you haven't been married, you know better than that. Let's see here, Mary. Let's see, poetry. Oh, thank you. Sent the picture. Let's see. Mariette, I don't know who Tanya is, but that made me chuckle. Yes, girl. You don't want to know who Tanya is. She a long face. Oh, whiny ass heifer. That's who she is. Yes, Marietta. So wigs are used for protection. Like Kenya said, she uses wigs sometimes to protect her 24 inches of hair. I don't have 24 inches. I probably got me somewhere between 10 and 12, depending on what sections you pick from. I don't know. I've never measured my hair like that. So I don't know, like from like here down to whatever that line is. And I don't know if those lines on my shirt are inches per se. Hi, Brenda. Thank you for dropping in to say hi. And I don't know if you watch these shows, but we're talking about doing a live stream tomorrow for Insecure. So drop by again tomorrow, 8 o'clock. I'll do a live stream about Insecure. Let's see here, Marietta. But yeah, wigs do help. Because here's the thing about our hair, and I take it that I'm talking to mostly black women right now. And when I say our, I am talking about black women in case anyone who is not a black woman is in here. But hair tends to grow about a half an inch a month, which means that every year we ought to be able to grow 6 inches of hair, and we grow it, but we don't necessarily, as black women, we have trouble retaining our length because we don't have naturally straight hair that allows that sebum to just flow down and coat all of our strands of hair. Y'all know in my natural state, my hair is curly, kinky, coily, whatever you want to call it. It would be in an afro. And so the sebum has to twist down those strands and get all the way down there. And because it doesn't always reach the ends, we have breakage issues. And a lot of us don't like trimming our ends. Trimming your ends does help your hair to grow, but you don't want to trim too much. And so it really, y'all, I think one of the things that we should focus on. I mean, because your hair is gonna grow. It's gonna grow because that's what hair does. But scalp massages to stimulate growth, and then really paying attention to the ends because this is the most fragile part of your hair. It's the oldest part of your hair. Really baby those ends, and like when you're oiling your hair or moisturizing your hair, really be sure that you really get that in there. And then the wigs, they're used to protect, and so that like this isn't out, these ends aren't out exposed to the sun, exposed to whatever elements, and then you got to cut it off. So just tuck it all under the wig and let your wig speak for itself for a month or two, whatever. Then take it down, and you will have more growth, and then just keep on putting it up until you reach whatever your growth goal is. And then just make sure that you maintain, like, you got to really baby those ends and make sure you're not putting your hair through too much damage. But yeah, that wigs are used for protective styling. Some people just wear wigs because they like to wear wigs, and their real hair that grows out of their head be looking a mess under there. But I don't care like why women do whatever they do, but I would always just say whatever styles you like to wear, wigs, braids, weaves, no extra hair, whatever, just take care of the real hair that's growing out of your head. And so that's my hair tip for today tonight. I wasn't trying to get in all that, but hey, Rocco, cut it out. Rocco is just like being gross. He's like licking his foot or something. I don't know. So let's see here. Uh, Lady B. Okay, yes. Thank you, Lady B. Backing me up on the wigs for protection, for protective styles. Yes, Carolyn, I 100% agree that Kenya's mama messed her up. And yeah, and it's hard. Like, and I'm not gonna say that people cannot recover, but when your mother, especially as a girl child, does not love you and give you the love that you need, it's hard for you to develop the kinds of relationships that you should with other women, let alone men. How can you truly be a good friend to someone? And if you didn't have that thing that you were supposed to have just as a foundation, it's hard. And so, yeah, and that's probably another one of the reasons why I really like Kenya, because I think that considering the situation that she came from, she's about as stable as she can be. She's probably doing a lot better than a lot of people who came from similar situations. So I think this girl is a fighter who really does want a good life for herself. And I don't know, I guess I just see a fighter in her, and that kind of endears her to me, knowing how badly her mom really did mess her up. Let's see here. And we're only gonna go for an hour. We got 5 more minutes, 6 more minutes to go. Um, but yeah, it's been fun. So, what do y'all think? Are y'all? Is there something that y'all are looking forward to seeing in this part three? It looks like Nini's gonna be gone for like almost the whole episode. That's the way at least the editing looked in the preview. And I never thought I'd say this, but I'm looking forward to seeing whatever is her name, Yawana, whatever, Yavanna, that bitch from Clark, Atlanta. Never thought I'd want to see her again, but I'm waiting to see what she has to say about Snake Gate. Because that whole thing just seemed made up from the beginning, and it sounds like that's what she's there to tell, and she's going to expose Nene, and Nene doesn't want to hear the truth. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I never thought that I'd want to see her thirsty ass on screen again, but at this point, I'm so tired of Tanya. They can switch Tanya out for that bitch from Clark, Atlanta, and I'd rather see that because Tanya and her long face, I'm done. Let's see what else. Any more new comments coming in? So yeah, anything y'all looking forward to seeing? As far as part three of the reunion, and what else do we want to have a discussion tomorrow about? Insecure. I'll come on at 8 o'clock and see what we can get going for Insecure. And anybody, is there anybody watching right now who doesn't watch these shows just because you don't have cable? Because I'm asking that because I remember somebody, there was a lady who was watching one of Poetry's Insecure reviews, and she was like, I don't watch the show because I don't have cable. I don't have HBO. But let me tell y'all, and I checked because I told her to go to Mr. World Premiere, and I hadn't looked at his site in a while. But Mr. World Premiere, like almost any show that Black people live tweet about, Mr. World Premiere has. So like all the Black reality shows, Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine LA, Insecure. They have I went and looked at whatever, there's some documentary being done on Michael Jordan. They have that. It apparently comes in several parts. I've been seeing things about that on Twitter, um but Mr. World Premiere. So like don't feel like you have to be left out just because you don't have cable or whatever. And see, Brenda was saying she didn't watch TV like she used to, but if you have internet, which I take it that you do if you're watching me on YouTube, then just use that same internet connection. I know that there are other sites that have these shows for free, but spread the word. Like, maybe you do have cable, but you know somebody who doesn't, but they want to be in on the conversations. Let them know Mr. World Premiere has all those shows, and like you might have to. Oh, hi. Is it? I'm just gonna call you Arizona. Maybe it's Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, you're welcome, and thank you for being here. So yeah, y'all just look up Mr. World Premiere. I think it's just let me see. Hold up. I'll tell you. Hold on. Let me see. I think it's just www.mrworldpremiere and it'll come up. Hold on. Let me see. Because I found him the other day because I sent a lady there on Poetry's channel, and I was like, ooh, I hope he's still up, but he is. It's okay. It's mrworldpremiere.tv, mrworldpremiere.tv, and I'm gonna tell you, like right now, the recent post on his channel, on his website, something called St. Louis Superman, which I've never heard of. T.I. and Tiny, Friends and Family Hustle, Season 3, Episode 6. I never watched that show, but I know that a lot of people watch that show. The Last Dance, Part 10, that's the Michael Jordan documentary, so they have all that. Married to Medicine LA, Season 2, Episode 3, and so like that most likely means they have the whole season. Insecure, Season 4, Episode 6, that's the most recent episode of Insecure that aired. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 25, Reunion Part 2. Okay, so they have that. And then some show called Bruh, Bruh, Episode 4, 3, and 2. So those are the recent posts. But like anything Black, that's like on TV. Pretty much, Mr. World Premiere has it. So y'all, please spread that word. Hey, the real. What? Okay, hold up. What is he saying? Okay, so yeah, y'all are welcome if you just go and check that out. So y'all can be, yeah, we can all get in on the conversation. Let people know. Um, let's see. Poetry says St. Louis Superman. Oh, it's a documentary. Oh, my friend Bruce Franks Jr. did. I remember you telling me about. Okay, I remember you telling me about him. Okay, well then now I have to watch it. I'm glad that I randomly pulled that up, so because I would not have remembered what that was. Okay, cool. The real says, as the Bible say, as for me and my house, I will stay home alone, where the Lord thy God is a phone. First isolations 24/7. You are a fool. I won't say that I stream on Tuesdays per se. I'm streaming on this Tuesday because we're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hello, Sapphire, Diamonds, and Pearls. How are you doing? We're about to go on. I'm getting ready to go on and get out of here. Let's see. Lady B says I found that for a lot of shows I didn't enjoy the reviews as much after watching the episodes, or as for my YouTube page and keep up with the shows that way. And I understand a lot of people say that. And I know for me, I wouldn't be able to do it. I tried, and I'm just like, you know what? I think a lot of people would be just lying, just want to get some, a comment from their favorite YouTuber. Girl, I don't even watch the shows. I just watch your review. I'd be like, you're right. But no, I'm sure that some people do, and I appreciate anybody who's here to support a YouTuber in whatever capacity. God knows, I need to support. But yeah, just in case you want to watch, follow along, and you don't have cable, I'm just letting you know there is a way to do it for free and not break the bank and still support your favorite YouTubers. So please spread the word about Mr. World Premiere. The dogs are fine. They were, Brenda, they were just in here getting on my nerves, and so they're waiting. They've had their dinner. They've been outside to TT Boo Boo, but they might need to go outside again. They're waiting for me to have my dinner because I went to Panera Bread and got my Fuji apple salad. It has chicken, but I always get the chicken on the side. Y'all know I'm vegetarian, and they get the chicken as their treat while I eat my dinner. So they're ready for me to eat so they can have some chicken treats. So, yeah, and Panera Bread, if y'all know somebody at Panera Bread, holla at your girl, because let me tell you, they have the best rewards programs ever. So like, if y'all like Panera Bread and you're not signed up for their rewards, like how they always ask, well, do you want to sign up for rewards? And you're always like, no, because it sounds annoying. They really actually have good rewards. Like, I got a free chocolate chip cookie tonight, and I'm gonna just eat it just because I had it. But I have been like really good about. I can't remember the last time I had like some chocolate chip cookies or anything like that. But I have $2 off of a 2 for $2, and or you pick two. Like, that's when you get a soup and a salad, or a soup and a sandwich, or like you mix it up however you want. I have $2 off on one of those. I have a free drink, and I have a free dessert, like my choice or whatever. And they have like some good pastries, but like I get all kinds of rewards with Panera Bread all the time. So if y'all know Panera Bread and they want to holler at your girl and give me a sponsorship, they may as well, because like I have racked up so many rewards, but like their rewards are actually worth it. Like, so if you get like, if you like their food and you eat there on a like somewhat regular basis, maybe just to go to lunch, a couple times a week or something, you rack up rewards with them really quickly. And they do expire, like, but my rewards are good till like July, most of them. I think one of them expires in June. So like, if I mean, I usually think that rewards programs are a bunch of bullshit, because it's like, okay, spend $3 million and we'll give you $4 for free. It's not like that. So like, yeah, if y'all like Panera Bread, and you're not already part of the rewards program, that's one that's actually worth it, in my opinion. Let's see here. Um, Marietta, if you're bored, and if you're quarantining, and you're kind of just isolating and just looking for something to do, I would say get caught up on Insecure. this season to me, I don't know if Poetry's still in here or anybody who's watching um, Insecure. This season is a lot better to me than last season. I didn't know what the fuck was going on last season. I really wasn't feeling it, and this season did to me get off to a slow start, but it's been interesting watching the dynamics of a friendship kind of go through some lumps and bumps, maybe be coming to an end. I don't know. But it's being done in a really realistic way. Last season, they were, girl, going to Coachella and getting high and renting Airbnbs. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, okay, I'm too old for this. But this season, I kind of get it. And it's just I think it's a good enough show. It's not great. I won't lie. It's not the best thing ever, but it's entertaining, especially, if you have time to just sit down and do a binge watch on something. Just a suggestion, Marietta. Lady B says Panera Bread sounds good. I heard you going free bagels for a week, month from their awards too. Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff that I don't even take advantage of. I just take it. It makes like they email me all the time about all kinds of stuff, and I just like overlook it. But they have really good deals, and I'm just these are just the rewards that I'm talking about. Just getting from just swiping my card when I buy stuff. But they do have other really great deals. I mean, they have a good coffee program too, like $8 a month. You get unlimited coffee. Like, that's not bad. It's just not convenient for me. Well, it could be convenient for me. It's somewhat inconvenient for me the way that I move around and do my coffee run in the morning to go there because of where I am. There's only one freaking Panera Bread in this bumfuck town, but at least I have one, so like I'm trying not to complain. All right, let's see here. It's funny, St. Louis Panera Bread still carries the original name. Oh, St. Louis Bread Company. Okay, I did not know that Panera Bread was originally called the St. Louis Bread Company. Look at you, you got all that St. Louis pride. Speaking of which, I need to get back on my don't get mad poetry because I'm saying this out of a place of respect for your St. Louis lady. I need to get back on my this on her own ground. Now, I hate that it even has this Netflix sticker because Netflix didn't seem to they didn't seem to read half of what I read um, to get into the videos that I've done. But I will finish this series for y'all. Y'all, I got a lot of stuff to do. I have a lot of stuff that I gotta do on this channel, but I have a desk now, so y'all gonna see a lot more of me live streaming because this is fun. It's comfortable. I feel like I'm on the set of my own talk show, so I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Back here, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 Central for another episode of Thai Reviews Black Shit. Okay, come back. But yeah, that's all that I got for tonight, y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And tomorrow at 8, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay, yes, they bought out in 1997, changed the name to Panera. I did not know that. But, and I mentioned that because I will be talking about Annie Turnbull Malone, obviously from a place of respect, poetry. Let's see here. Quarantining had me soul searching, so I started canning. Girl, my cabinet's full of jars of preserved pickled veggies. Now I'm going to be canning meats and fruits. You better do it. And I love that, people are taking on new projects and all this stuff. Thank you, Carolyn, for being here. And I appreciate you for staying to the end, even though we don't see eye to eye on whose team we're on. I love you too, the real. I appreciate you because like people can be like so into their people when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. A lot of people could have tuned in and they could have been Team Portia and heard me say that I was Team King and be like, oh fuck this hoe, she ain't Team Portia. I don't want to fuck this hoe. I ain't gonna be listening to her talk about it. I already know what time it is, But it's just fun. And so that's why I kind of am looking forward to, you know it, I'm telling the truth, Carolyn. But bye, Marietta. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Come on, Team Kenya, girl. I see you, girl. I see you, Team Candy. No, but that's why I would like to go on and get the phone calls going again. And so it's not just my opinion that's heard because I appreciate everybody just being here. I get mad at CJ Walker. Her project just hated how they portrayed Andy Malone because it was not factual. And yeah, I am a huge admirer of Madam CJ Walker, but I said, and you probably didn't watch my videos poetry because maybe you thought I don't maybe you didn't have time. Maybe you know I did the videos, but I said, this is an unfair portrayal of Annie Turnbull Malone. This is crazy. No, they didn't use her real name, but we all get it. People who know her, we get it. We know who she was. And we know that Madam C.J. Walker got her start from that woman, but so much the lies that they told in the Netflix series did a disservice to both of those women, and I did not like that. It did a disservice to both of those women. Both of those women were on their shit. And yes, Madam C.J. Walker got her start from Annie Turnbull Malone. But if either of those women were so wrapped up about what the other one was doing, if they were half as invested in each other as the way that the Netflix series made it seem, neither one of them ever would have become a millionaire because they would have been so worried about what the other bitch was doing that they wouldn't have been on their own grind to get their own money. It was bad. It was bad, bad, bad all the way around. Thank you, Sapphire, Diamonds and Pearls. Let's see what. Oh, okay. So Lady B has questions about you canning the meats. Yes. And so I got to get the phone thing going back up again. I'm gonna check with one of my YouTube mentors and see how to do that successfully. And then I told y'all, it's funny, I'm an ATL and never would think that show would last. You talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta? And if they don't get some new blood, it's gonna come to an end soon because people about tired of seeing these same recycled storylines with these tired ass 50-year-old women. Frankly, let's see, like Tyler Perry shows all his shows. Girl, ooh, for real. Don't get me started on Tyler Perry. I'll be here all night talking about how trash Tyler Perry is. So, child, like, oh Lord. This is fun, y'all. Like, I could just sit here talking to y'all all night if I didn't take my black ass to work tomorrow. But I do. So, that being said, I'm going to go on and sign off, and I will see y'all. What I gotta sing a rap like okay, I gotta sing y'all out a rap out like I used to do. Okay. I need a song. I need an 80s R&B song that I can sing. I need a song. I need a song. Nah, I don't know if I don't think I'm rapping. Oh, I need a song. Ain't nothing wrong with a little trash TV. Give us some old Bobby Brown. Let me look at Bobby Brown songs. Let me see. Let's see which one I want to sing. Y'all gotta stay with me till let's see. Songs by Bobby Brown. Let's see. Now this has "Can You Stand the Rain?" They are wrong for that because that's New Edition, and I don't even know if he was with them. I am not my neck, my back. If you don't get out of here, I'm not gonna have Trina coming for me. Let's see. Every State, My Prerogative. If it isn't love, Candy Girl, Cool It Down, Send Love, Demons, Telephone Man. This is Ian Running, Rock, which is something in common. On Our Own. That's the one. On Our Own lyrics. Y'all know y'all president is in that video. Too hot. I'll say this way y'all get a rap. Y'all will rap and sing. Okay, so too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They call the Ghostbusters and the In Control. Have throwing a party for a bunch of children. While the wild slums under the building. So they packed up the group, got a grip, came equipped, grabbed the proton packs to the back, and they split. Found out about Beagle, the massive eagle. Tried to battle my boys. That's not legal. They in control. You know it. All alone, I said they in control. Ow! You know it. All alone. Okay, I forgot. He had a whole big ass dance. Yeah, I think it's gonna be another one of those funky ones. Heart and soul, dance. Okay, here we go. Hold up. If I was you and you were me, you wanna be winning. If you want something bad, Joe, you gotta wanna give your all. Cause I believe so much in we, and no, we're not kidding. If you feel the same as we, yo, you gotta wanna take the ball. Cause now I found out that nothing is given. Don't know where the cards may fall. All I know is that we gotta get it. We gotta make it on now. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take control. If it's up to us, we got to take it home. That's my backup. Now can't you see that all we need to be a go-getter? Gotta make your own decisions. Gotta go for what you know. It comes a time in our lives you wanna be bigger. Gotta keep on pushing. You gotta learn to take control. Yeah. Cause now I found out that nothing is given. Don't know where the cards may fall, may fall. Yeah. All I know is that we gotta get it. We gotta make it on now. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna have to take control. If it's up to us, we got to take it on. But then I gotta do the other. Gotta take it home. Gotta take it home. See, now I need a band. Comes a time in our lives you wanna be bigger. I said, but control. See, now it's like all of the ad libs are coming in all at once. We got. Y'all know. Ooh. If it's up to us, we got to take it. Oh wait, I gotta do this. If it's up to us, we got to take it on. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They call the Ghostbusters and they're in control. What? Oh, okay. Child, okay, now all these ad lib lyrics are wrong, so I can just slam the laptop. Yeah, I'm like Nene now. The laptop is closed. I'm Nene at the reunion now. Okay, we got. We got. Gotta take it home. Gotta take it home. All right, that's all I got for y'all. But y'all know what? Y'all know I love Bobby Brown. And I'm telling you, I didn't give that man the props he deserved in the late '80s, but that man could dance his ass off, and he didn't really get the props he deserved at the time. So y'all give it up, Bobby Brown. Let's see, real. I'm living single. Oh, in this lonely ass kind of world. Wow. That's supposed to be like sung to the theme of the song, the real. I am living single. Oh, in this lonely ass kind of world. Why are you not my girl? Keep your head up. What? Keep your head up. That's right. Oh Lord. Okay. I need to go to sleep. Actually, I need to eat so my dogs can have my chicken from my salad. And they've been very patient and very good puppies. So, take a bow. Oh yeah, y'all so sweet. Let me. Okay, y'all, be here tomorrow, 8 o'clock Central, same bat time, same bat place, different bat show. We're gonna talk about Insecure tomorrow, and if you have not caught up, why we sing. We sang it at the same time. Keep your head up. What? Keep your head up. That's right. Whatever this life gets up, you gotta fight with my homegirl. Stand to my left. Am I right? True blue. We tight like glue. We are living. Hey, single. Who in the 90s kind of well. I'm glad I got my girl. Okay. But yeah, we are going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's the night. Um, and we'll talk about Insecure. So if you are not already caught up, binge watch the show. If you want to just get caught up with a review, check out My Twisted Life and TV with Poetry because she's been reviewing the whole season. Shalom, the real. Thank y'all for being here. I love y'all. Y'all can catch my Insecure. Yes, exactly. That's what I just said. Poetry, we here, okay? We here. But yeah, if you don't want to watch the shows, just Poetry. Do you have those in a playlist, Poetry? Even if she doesn't, just go. Like, you can read Insecure. And go watch her Insecure reviews. We're in season 4, right? Yeah. So go check her out. And I will see y'all tomorrow night, okay? I enjoyed this. This was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. Okay, I'm signing out. I'm counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, la, la, la. I see she has a playlist, so y'all go watch her. See y'all. Holla.